Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
To sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. You know what I mean? But don't be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what? They're selling Death Row, the new Death Row that just came.
Snoop, everything Snoop involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, his cash out for their catalog, and then he sell that shit, and he just start over and make new music. You know, it's easy. You sell what you got. You know what I'm saying? And you got all that money. I mean, I'm counting, but I got my own pocket. You know, the shit that I got on the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? The Chronic is already going back to Dr. Dre. Tupac that took all his greatest hits album, all his albums, all his shit back over to Amaru. So what is left on Death Row? But I'm coming to get my shit, so what's gonna be left?
You ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma fuck you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a motherfucker right now, so I'ma fuck you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone, cuz. I'ma fuck you up. Leave me alone.
Wow, man. Snoop Dogg said, leave me alone, cuz. He's talking to his cousin, Daz Dillinger. Daz has been on a whole campaign about he not going to Death Row. They first cousin. He not going to Death Row for Snoop Dogg to sell his catalog. And he want his catalog back after 35 years. He say you get your catalog back. He's saying he's going to get all the rights to his music. And he's not over there with the new Death Row. So he's giving Snoop Dogg the blues right now. OG, you there?
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, these boys, I thought, they've been doing this together forever. And to see Snoop, he gets, the new, and I'm a big Snoop fan, as you already know. And Daz, I really love the Dog Pound too. But it's just like, I thought those guys would have been a little bit more in tune with one another, but you never know, especially with family and business. I don't know if you've ever done business with your family, man, but that's the most difficult thing you could ever do, is trying to do some business with people. And he's now going back and reflecting his catalog, and he went through a lot with his catalog. I remember some stuff with him and what's that boy name, man? Reggie Wright and him. They was going back and forth. Daz was, and it's like, man, like he don't want to be screwed over because you ever had a dog or somebody that was hurt? They run under the house, they don't want to be touched. And I'm gonna be real, this guy here, Dad's been through the ringer, Snoop done been through the ringer, but he's now timid of dealing with or trusting anybody, and I understand that part. But the going back and forth on the internet part, OG, I just don't understand that part.
Well, the dog under the house, I don't understand that part.
Well, if a dog under the house, if a deer been hit and he's on side of the road, I'm a country boy. If you go out there trying to touch him, he'll attack you. Anytime you've been hurt, these guys, Daz has truly been hurt because he don't want to deal with nobody.
No, Daz made some decisions on his own, and they were good business decisions. So whatever happened, the issue between him and Reggie, I don't understand how Reggie was trying to sue him at the time for stealing catalogs when he made him the head A&R, allegedly.
Yeah.
But you stole the catalog from Suge. So one thief to another thief, how you gonna get mad and sue somebody,
I don't think if he made the music, how is he stealing the catalog?
Just because you made music, you made him the head A&R, and they allegedly, from what I understand, that it was supposed to be in Right Way Records.
Okay.
And all of the stuff belonged to Right Way Records when they did this after he changed it out of Suge because Suge was arrested and he was supposed to be looking, so it wouldn't be any fines.
Okay.
He put it over in his name. Like, they getting ready to sue me. I'm gonna put all this in your name and everything. When we get it right, we'll put it back in my name.
Right.
So they did it, and they thought because Daz was 18 and young, don't have any intellect, that they was doing stuff over his head. But under the undercurrent, Daz was looking out for Daz, right?
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he did some stuff and built him an entity and put a gang of the stuff in his own name.
Wow. And he basically, so I see what you're saying now on the stealing part, because I was trying to understand that, because he makes music, but you saying he had access to everybody's music.
Yeah, they made it. Yeah, they made him the head of A&R. He wasn't but 18 years old.
Wow.
But they thought he was asleep. So when the dust cleared, and they wait a minute, this little guy done got us, right?
Oh man.
So they supposed to have been trying to sue him for stealing from death row at that time. I don't know how it worked out. I don't know what the end results came up out of it, but it wasn't like when he did what he did that he got rich off of it, just like Snoop saying he broke, you know. And so I guess he's asking for the music that he made back in one of his catalogs back. And he says that Snoop made $1 billion with Universal or whatever number he called, you know. But you can't get mad at me because you made bad choices.
Wow. I know Snoop is showing frustration here. He usually don't come out and say anything like this. And the guy that was in the background said, "You gonna put that on the internet? You gonna put that on the internet?" So somebody in his camp was trying to warn him, like, man, don't even fall for that, or don't even go for that. What? This ain't even your character to even be messing around like that. So, you know, this here, but when it's family, again, it hits different when it's family, bro. Cause you feel like in actuality you could really trust your family. You grow up eating out the same bowl with these people. You hanging out, y'all started, you know everything about me. We used to have to wait and wait for the food to be set on the table together. This a whole different ball game. When you say something about me, it hurts more. It stings more because I trusted you for a minute when we were kids. And now this here happened and the whole world is able to tag into it and conversate about it because you keep doing me like this on the internet. You keep bringing my name up. You keep talking about me on these interviews.
But you say that, but I'm supposed to reward you for messing over me. So, I mean, if we're talking about this, when I come up, if I'm cool with my family, if we're talking about family, and family was a big part of the things that I did from the beginning, and I went through all of this, and now I done distanced myself from you, and you already know that a big part of me is some stuff that you did yourself.
Right, so right.
Don't act like I've never contributed.
Right.
Now you go with the wounded dog just because I didn't stay up on things that I'm still who I am.
Exactly. Yeah. These boys, I think they sister and brother kids or sisters kids. Or
I didn't even know they was.
Yeah, they close family, man.
So I whichever way you look at it, and it has to be some validity in what Daz is talking about, because Snoop ain't making no, hey, cuz don't do this. I'm gonna do something to you. No, not physically, but you already broke, and I'm gonna make sure you be broker. Like what kind of rant?
Well, that way he shouldn't have went on no platform twice, 3 times, and bringing up the whole situation. Why he just didn't call them? They cousins.
Well, I didn't talk to you about this. I must have talked to you about it for me to put it on the air.
But you going to the internet about it? I ain't went to the internet about it.
You ain't going to the internet about it because you up.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me see what Daz say.
To get my shit, so what's gonna be left on death row? So he got to make new catalog, and that's where all the new cats come in at. You know what I'm saying? Making new content. You know what I mean? And
Now you still have albums and stuff over there at Death Row, or what do you have over there? Now, are you part owner of it, or?
I'm not an owner.
Okay.
No.
Now, do you own anything over there, or do you write in it?
My publishing and my rights and all that other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Songs of Songs is in publishing deals. So you might have this one song, you know what I'm saying, that's Doggy Dog World or something. So somebody might sample that song. And now you got different songs made off that songs that you get a piece of that catalog. Now your catalog is a little bit more longer now. I mean, you know, I got all the Tupac stuff. That's separate, though. You know what I'm saying? But the Death Row stuff from Gamma on up, not from the past. I'm talking about Gamma on up. You know what I'm saying? From 22 on up. It's like you said, I'm going to give everybody back to the publisher. You lie. You ain't paid nobody since day one. You trying to start out. But you can't starve me out. You can starve them others out, but everybody complaining over there. I just want what's mine, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you haven't got paid for any of your stuff, or how does that work? They just able to take it and it just becomes theirs,
I mean,
or?
you know, that bankruptcy shit, Snoop bought this shit till now, from 22 now, got to pay us. And right now they in there trying to change all the percentages. I don't know what they're doing to say, here, this is what we owe you. You can't just come up with a number and all that other type of shit. Cause the split, I mean, y'all doing this, listen, you guys are really accepting Suge Knight paperwork. All that paperwork Suge Knight had in there that you let me see was fraudulent because you told me, and I got the same paperwork, because my lawyer got the same paperwork where people was forging people's names for the sale.
Wow, well, people forging people's name. This is messy, bro. This here is getting real. This here, he say Snoop showed him the paperwork, and the paperwork that Suge had, it wasn't right. But then he says that that he bought into the bankruptcy. And I don't know how the bankruptcy work in the music industry, but in real situations that I've encountered or seen people go through, once you go through that bankruptcy, that stuff kind of changes. But when it's dealing with catalogs and stuff like that, it got to be a little bit of a tough, touchy situation, a little bit different. Where you at with it, OG?
Somewhere you're right, you know, in the bankruptcy, and when people buy catalogs, you still have mechanical rights. And it's some things that go on to go, no matter how the outcome of it comes out, the artist has nothing to do with that.
Wow. And this is a thing where he's basically saying that, you know, like he's going to get these and he's going to sell these catalogs eventually. And he's basically telling that he basically not going for it. Daz is saying, I'm not going for it. And he's been, like I said, I know he did one with Sway. And then he did this one here where some young lady, they're setting up and they're just talking, you know, like at a house or like one of his spots. And he wanted to get it off his chest. And I believe this is when Snoop Dogg became upset. Like, no, you ain't keep talking. You keep on doing this, bro. Let it go, bro. What are you doing, man? Like, you my cousin. You my family. That family thing, man, all these that family thing different. It's very different, OG. Very different.
Business is business.
Business is business. But family, when they do something dirty to you, it hurt different, man. Grandmama, I tell grandmama on you when you were little. Grandmama probably ain't there no more. The infrastructure done changed. Mama done passed away. She used to could say something to make you chill and me chill. Mama gone now. See, a lot of time family done moved, passed on. I know Snoop mom passed. The family members is deteriorating when you get to be our age.
And that's the sad part about it. Instead of going to granny and tattling on you, now they take the internet.
They take the internet, and it's crazy. But family done.
Internet is granny now.
And uncle or nobody, somebody, it got to be a family member that can step up and say, "Hey, man, let that go, man. Y'all first cousins." But that person, a lot of time when you get to be 50 something, just under my experience, but my mom and dad are gone, grandmama's gone, ain't nobody here that can say that for me. I'm making the decision now. I'm gonna cut you off. You pretty much cut off. Ain't no talking to me. Ain't no who gonna talk to me. You don't know us. We cousins, man. I know that boy wrong for what he done. And a lot of times that's how it end up like this in a schism. He didn't go over there when Corrupted Him came out. Snoop came out the other night. They did some performing. Daz wasn't invited. A lot of this stuff we've been seeing Daz fall back, and he's not with it no more. But they still cousins. That doesn't change the fact that we family. And I pray that they can figure it out. Really, that's my thing with it, OG. And let me tell you what Snoop Dogg said one more time.
You ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma fuck you up, cuz. On some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a motherfucker right now, so I'ma fuck you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone, cuz. I'ma fuck you up. Leave me alone.
He's been warned.
That's an emotional outcry right there.
Yeah, he's been warned, OG. That's a business warning. Outcry, however, you heard what he said. Leave me alone, man. And then Daz is still doing these. I think Daz got another interview, another gonna drop today. Daz dropped all the time. So it's gonna be some more smoke in the city, it looks like, man. Well, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And man, listen, if you're still watching, man, Massey, Massey did, he about to do his first trial. He in the mix of it. We trying to see where that thing gonna go, man. And we just trying to see, and also Ray J and them. So Ray J got some stuff going too. I don't know which one I'm gonna put here. So one of these two gonna be here. They both hot topics. Me and OG been working. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.